Welcome back to rTech. Today we review the pTron Bassbuds Lite. So I bought these from Amazon. I'll leave the links in the description below in case you want to check them out or buy them out. So unlike Apple pods, these are universal bass wireless buds. Comes in a neat blue box with this nice plastic cover on it. Conceptually, they're the same design as the Apple's EarPods, but of course these come at a much lower price, and they do come in white as well as black. So the one I'm reviewing is the black color, and let's go ahead and look at some of the specs that I like. Okay, so it's Bluetooth 5.0. That's really good. A good thumbs up for that. Got a 10-meter range, about 30 feet, tested, and it works fine if there are no walls in between. These come with 10mm drivers on the earpods, so good bass can be expected. And each pod has a 50 mAh battery, 50 milliamps, and they can last for about 5 hours if you play music and talk, averaging about 5 hours approximately. And has a case which has 400 milliamps, so you can charge these pods about 4 or 5 times. So that's really good. Let's go ahead and open the box. Okay, nice black packaging. So you can see that there's no other covering on this box. It just comes in another plastic case inside. Okay, there is a card which pTron has given, just describing their work. Okay, there's the accessories here. Of course, the charging cable. This runs on a micro USB charging cable. The case. There is a paper manual inside as well. Yeah, there are some extra silicone cushions for your ears in case these don't fit well. And the cable is pretty short. I think it's just about half a meter long. Okay, there is a nice shiny case, and the buds are actually not kept in them when they come to you. So this is the pTron charging case for the Bassbuds Lite, and it really is a fingerprint magnet. I first found it really difficult to open this case, but then you just realize you have to just flip your fingernail on it and it'll open up easily. At the back you can see the micro USB charging port. There's a small LED indicator, and there's a button there which I really don't know what is to be done with. So if anybody knows what that is, please leave a comment below. I'm keeping the case here, and these are the earbuds. They also have the same finish, slippery. They also have the multifunction button. Both of them have them, and there's an LED illuminator light as well on both of these. So here are the functions. So this does come with Google Assistant function on the left earbud when you press it thrice. If you press it for about 3 seconds, the power comes on. 5 seconds will switch it off. Of course, there's the other functionality of changing tracks, etc. That's all mentioned in the manual. But then it does have Google Assistant function, so that's really cool. The drivers themselves are bigger than the Apple earpods. But just remember that they do have good bass drivers, and that's 10mm copper drivers, which makes them generate a decent amount of bass. Okay, so putting this back into the case, just remember, unlike Apple, this doesn't have the magnetic, secure feeling that you get when you put them inside the box. So you'll have to push them manually inside. Not a big deal, but yeah, for the budget, they've done a good job. They focus more on the functionality, and these glow red, indicating that they are charging. The case has a nice click to it whenever you close and open it, and feels very handy. It's a little big, but very handy. And there's a blue LED at the bottom, which indicates that you're charging the pods inside. So the pods themselves have a good snug fit in your ear. They don't fall off. The standard ones are good enough for my ears, but I don't know about others, but it doesn't fall off so easily. It really sits in well. Does have some passive noise cancellation, but doesn't have active noise cancellation. So just remember that if you're outdoors, it does pick up a lot of noise, ambient noise from the road, and it won't be really a good idea to actually use them on noisy roads. They work very well inside, indoors. Just remember that the microphone is only located on the right ear pod, so the left ear pod doesn't have a mic. So again, sound quality is really good for bass lovers. Some of us might find that there's a mix of mids and bass in the speakers, making them sound a little bit boomy, but otherwise vocals are good, and I think it does a fair amount of justice for the amount you pay. So the case itself has about 400 milliamps of battery. So I'm just going to take them out and power them on. Let's see what happens. So as soon as you pull out the pods, they start glowing red and blue, indicating that they're in pairing mode right now. So what happens is they start pairing with each other first, and then you need to take the right ear pod and then pair it with your phone or a laptop or anything else you have, just like you pair any other Bluetooth device. You just find it in the Bluetooth settings and pair it. That's it. Okay, just to show you what happens to the blue LED when you're charging the case, all you need to do is just plug in a micro USB cable, and the charging light turns to red, starts flashing, saying that it's actually charging. And it takes about 1.5 hours to charge. So bottom line is that I would rate these at about 7 out of 10. Some of the main drawbacks that I found as described was that the mic picks up a lot of noise, ambient noise, but the sound quality is good. It's not the best, but it's good. Battery backup is excellent, probably the best in its class because of its size, of course. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. So that's my short review on the pTron Bassbuds. Do hit the like button if you like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.